As most Buckeyes know, Ryan Day is the new Ohio State football coach after Urban Meyer stepped down after the 2019 Rose Bowl. Unsurprisingly, people have strong opinions on our new football coach. BuckeyeTV has the scoop.
Any Buckeye would know that after Urban Meyer's retirement as head coach of Ohio State football after the 2019 Rose Bowl, Ryan Day has taken over. What most Buckeyes don't know is what Urban Meyer is up to now. Urban Meyer is now the Assistant Athletic Director for Athletics Initiatives and Relations. He focuses on giving leadership lessons to all 36 sports, their team captains and head coaches, and participates in typical fundraising and speaking engagements.
I think Ryan Day learned from Urban Meyer. I mean, he was under his leadership, so Urban Meyer obviously he started at Utah, he's at Bowling Green, he's in Florida, so he had years of experience, but Ryan Day's learning and bringing a fresh perspective to the team.
I think one of the biggest differences is that our special teams have been a lot better this year. We were just talking about fielding punts. We haven't really fumbled much this year, and that's been a huge problem the last 5 years. We also seem to be a little more consistent with Ryan Day, so that's been a lot of fun too.
Although Urban Meyer is no longer leading the OSU's football team to victory week after week, he is keeping busy and he has a lot of faith in Ryan Day to keep up the winning streak.
I like Ryan Day a lot better.
I'm Amy Baumgarten, and this is Buckeye TV.
With the men's basketball season starting earlier this month, the Big Ten looks like it could be wide open for the Buckeyes to win. Here's Jack Emerson with a look at how the Buckeyes will compete for Big Ten title this season.
As the Buckeyes go through non-conference play, let's take a look at how the team and the Big Ten is looking heading into conference play.
The Buckeyes already have an impressive win under their belts this season, with a 76-51 blowout win over then number 10 Villanova. Since the victory, the Buckeyes have jumped 6 spots in the AP poll to take the number 10 rank previously held by the Wildcats. However, before Big Ten play kicks off, the Buckeyes will have another difficult test against number 5 North Carolina in Chapel Hill. Ohio State won't have an easy road to the Big Ten title, as Michigan State is a looming threat over the conference.
Say Michigan State, they've got some senior leadership and depth, and unfortunately I think they probably have the upper hand right now, but you never know what could happen.
Michigan State is considered the favorite to win the Big Ten, as they are coming off a Final Four appearance and are led by last year's Big Ten Player of the Year, senior guard Cassius Winston. They were the AP preseason number 1 team, but a loss to Kentucky on opening night dropped them to number 3 in the most recent poll. Buckeye fans are excited for the youth of the team this season, especially point guard DJ Carton.
I think the X factor this year could be DJ Carton, him running the point and just kind of getting the offense going and applying pressure early up on defense and really just kind of running the show and making sure everyone gets theirs.
5 players to watch this year are Michigan State guard Cassius Winston, Illinois guard Ayo DeSumo, Maryland guard Anthony Cowan Jr., Michigan guard Xavier Simpson, and Ohio State's own center Caleb Wesson. I'm Jack Emerson with Buckeye TV.
Ohio State battled against Penn State in a matchup of 2 top 10 teams with major college football playoff implications. Here's Trevor Simpson with more.
There are big playoff implications here at Ohio Stadium as the number 2 Ohio State Buckeyes take on the number 8 Penn State Nittany Lions.
The Buckeyes defeated the Nittany Lions 28-17 in their toughest match of the season so far.
There was a point in the game there where we were taking shots, and we brought the team together, and offense and defense together. Typically, you don't have an opportunity to do that in a game. We talked about going into a big heavyweight match, and you're gonna take shots. And one of the things about playing in a game like this is you have to be willing to take punches, and you have to not flinch when it happens.
Ohio State junior running back J.K. Dobbins had another big game, rushing for 157 yards and 2 touchdowns on 36 carries. Chase Young returned from his 2-game suspension and made his presence felt with 9 tackles and 3 sacks, setting the school record for the latter category with 16.5 sacks on the season.
Again, I just think Chase Young deserves to be in New York. I mean, how dominant of a player is Chase Young? And the impact he has on the game is just unbelievable.
The Buckeyes weren't perfect though, fumbling the ball 3 times, leading to 10 Penn State points.
Not proud of that because we literally gave it to them. We handed them the ball, and we're going to get that fixed.
Coach Ryan Day was ultimately satisfied with his team's effort.
To win a game like that was not clean, shows the toughness that we have because you walk out of that game thinking, ooh, We probably could have won a lot bigger than that.
For Buckeye TV, I'm Trevor Simpson.
The Buckeyes face off against the Penn State Nittany Lions today in a top 10 clash that is sure to have implications for both the Big Ten and the college football playoffs.
The Buckeyes were victorious in a 28-17 battle last Saturday against the Penn State Nittany Lions. In potentially the most important game of the season, the Buckeyes were led with stellar performances by quarterback Justin Fields, running back J.K. Dobbins, and defensive end Chase Young. The college football playoff rankings currently look like this, but the Buckeyes' big win could help them regain the top spot when the new rankings are released tonight.
The outcome of this game is sure to impact the final results of the top 4 of the college football playoff polls at the end of the year. Reporting for Buckeye TV, I'm Andrew Bird.
I'm here at the Shoe, where on Saturday, defensive end Chase Young made his return to the field after a 2-game suspension. He recorded 3 sacks while playing.
No doubt about it. 2nd and 6 at the 17. And Clifford trying to get outside. He's bobbled up and taken down. Chase.
Despite being suspended for accepting a loan from a family friend, his hiatus had no impact. Chase Young now holds the record for sacks in a single season at 16.5.
That's Chase Young Cornell, and they meet in the middle.
Chase Young. Oh my gosh. I just think Chase Young deserves to be in New York. How dominant of a player is Chase Young? And the impact he has on the game is just unbelievable.
We don't know if Chase will get a Heisman this year, but the season is still young and full of opportunity. I'm Owen Kahn, reporting for Buckeye TV.
The NFL season is entering its final third of the season, so we caught up with Ohio State students on how they thought their favorite teams were doing going into the holiday season.
The end of the year is approaching, and we're asking Ohio State students what they think of their favorite NFL teams as the year is wrapping up. So who's your favorite NFL team?
The Steelers.
Who's your favorite team?
The Browns.
The Cleveland Browns, baby. What's your favorite team?
I'm a Browns fan.
Well, they're obviously not doing as well as everybody would hope, but they're definitely doing better than they've done in the past, so that's a good start.
It's been a little disappointing, but they've had a really tough, strength of schedule so far.
It's been pretty rough. The last few seasons have been rough, but we're actually, we got destroyed by the Browns last week, but we could make the playoffs still. You never know.
If you could pick any player in college right now that the Browns could draft for the upcoming next season, who would you pick?
If Chris Olave decides to declare for the draft, I think he's the guy.
Chris Olave?
He's the guy because they're talking about Odell Beckham's leaving, so Chris Olave is explosive, bro.
In college football? Well, my favorite player is Justin Fields, but he has a little bit to go, so.
I don't know about a name, but I'd love to pick up a nice left tackle. Left tackle to protect Baker's blind side.
All right. And if there's one player in college football that you could draft to the Steelers right now, who would it be?
Chase Young.
Why?
He's just a dog.
Well, guys, I've had an amazing time here at our holiday bonanza. How about you, Brandy?
I've had a great time. I'm looking forward to this holiday season. I'm Brandy Fairfax.
And I'm Tavian Whitehurst. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a great day.
We'll see you next time.